I got a like already. I got a like on Twitter from Luke Skywalker.
On Face Twitter. I don't think my mic's up.
What do you mean? Your mic is up.
How come I don't see it on there?
You're not gonna see it on there.
Oh, okay.
We're all one thing. I mean, we're all on one thing. Like, you want to check? Like, here we go.
I was just making sure. I saw it moving earlier. Okay, we good.
So yeah. All right. It's your boy Dak from Dak's World Streams, here to provide you the finest in video game stream content and video game commentary. I'm here with my boy Matty P.
What's up?
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good.
I mean, he pulling double duty tonight.
Uh-huh.
You guys know what y'all doing?
Yeah. I know what we're doing.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Good show? Who's on?
Me, Kevin, and Drew.
Oh, damn. All right.
Look out for that.
All right, I like yeah, that's a threesome right there.
Yep.
That's a threesome. Not the dirty kind either. It's a threesome. All right, so yeah. Few weeks, what was it, a month? Actually, I saw today was July. The last time me and you did this.
Yep.
Last time me and you did this was July. We had all these plans worked out. I kind of knocked you while you weren't here, talking about your little mini Switch dock,
which has not had an issue since I left here. I just want to put that out there.
How did I know you were gonna do that?
Because as soon as I got home, I was like, I gotta trust.
I knew you were gonna do that.
I was like, I gotta test this fucking thing.
All right, side by side comparisons in another month or so.
All right,
bring that shit through here.
Yeah,
we're gonna compare.
All
right. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at the old Dak Talk, Dak Chat. It's up on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Actually, no, it's only on YouTube and Facebook because Twitch and Mixer are whatever. All right, so we're going to sit here and we're going to talk about a couple things that have been coming up in video game news. And one of the first things that I wanted to talk about was Game Pass because it finally happened to me.
What?
It finally happened to me. The thing that you've...
I've been saying?
Yes, the thing that's always happened to you.
That I've been saying.
It finally happened to me.
Here we go.
I found out today that Bloodstained dropped for Game Pass. Actually...
Will drop.
Will drop for Game Pass tomorrow, 9/19. Along with that Jump Force, a game that just came out, 6 months ago?
Yeah, recently. I think it was like January, February.
That's a Dragon Ball Z type game.
It's a fighter game. Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, One Piece. It's a bunch of those type of games.
That's what I thought.
It's like a big combination.
So that's dropping tomorrow. And along with that, next week, you got Bad North, Dirt Rally 2.0, which Dirt, it's always been a pretty decent game.
Yeah.
And Lego World. So you got 5 titles. And even before that, because I looked at what happened this month, and I'm like, maybe I should note that, along with that, you got Gears 5, Into the Gungeon, Creatures in the Well, Metal Gear Solid HD Edition, and Dead Cells. Like, September is probably one of the biggest months for Game Pass.
I think so. It definitely Gears 5, I mean, we knew that was going to be, I mean, it's a Microsoft first party that they're actually putting some oomph behind.
Right.
We knew that was going to be a big hit. But, yeah, I mean, it's interesting that they don't have a roadmap. Like, we just knew about these right before they came on.
Right, yeah, exactly.
And I was thinking about that today, and just a sidebar. It's interesting that, like, Jump Force right now is still $60, but tomorrow it'll be free.
Exactly,
which
right?
is like...
right, like somebody bought Jump Force last night.
Yeah.
Somebody bought Jump Force on the Xbox last night.
I was thinking about buying it 2 weeks ago because it was on sale.
Oh my
I was
God.
like, but I'll never play it. And now here we are. I'm glad I didn't.
All right, so
don't buy games on Xbox. They'll all come to Game Pass.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him because he's crazy. But he's partly right.
Waiting for Division 2.
Bloodstained happened. All right, Bloodstained happened to me. I was a little butthurt because the reason why I'm hot is because I could have easily bought it for the Switch and had fun playing it on the Switch and played it again on the Xbox. But so what? But it's happened to Matty P multiple times.
Yep.
It's happened to him multiple times. So here's the question I have for you. Because I looked it up. Do you realize Game Pass has been around for 2+ years?
I didn't know that.
I didn't realize it either.
Yeah, I didn't know it's been that long.
Like, think about, what's the boat game? The Pirates and all that.
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves came out 2018 spring. I remember it dropping before that, and they didn't have any games. They had, like, I don't even think they had Master Chief Collection. They had a whole bunch of, like, indie shit and stuff like that.
They were really throwing out Crackdown, but it got delayed.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That was the big push. So since then we got Crackdown. I'm talking about Microsoft exclusives. We got Crackdown, Forza Horizon,
4, yeah,
which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And what was the State of Decay 2?
Yep.
That was last year, and this year so far we got can't remember earlier this year, but Gears 5.
Gears 5, yeah.
Come on, does anything really even matter?
No.
Does anything? Yeah. So my question is, so if it's been out for 2 years,
yep.
If you sign up day one, $10 a month, right?
Right.
$240 total we spent with the service.
Maybe you spent that much.
No, I didn't. I didn't either because I didn't buy day one. I didn't sign up until...
I did day one, but I also there was like Amazon had a deal where you can get 6 months for 3 months price, and I signed up for that. And then they had a deal when you upgrade to the Ultimate, you paid $1 or whatever recently.
Yeah. And
like,
that was 2 months ago. You didn't save that much money. Let's
I'm paid up through next August.
We're not even talking about the future.
But I'm saying
about the last
like
2 years. Okay.
All right.
You didn't pay $240. Let's say you paid $180.
All right.
Let's make you look a little better.
Okay.
And I'll say I paid $240 because I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. All right.
I'm not okay with it.
Okay. So you paid that much money. Do you feel like you got your money's worth?
Yeah.
You really do?
I do. I mean, there were months where I contemplated canceling it.
Okay.
But they'll hit me with another like DJ Khaled, another one would drop, another one would drop, like
another one,
and it would be, and it's never. There isn't a roadmap. There isn't a hey, next month we're gonna get this. Hey, in 6 months we're gonna get this, unless it's a first party title. Yeah. So you never really know what's gonna come in and out, and there's always something on there that, if I'm just looking for something to play, there's always something on there.
Now, are you ever doing that? Like, are you ever? Because look, I'm a different type gamer. You know me. I play a lot of Destiny.
Yeah.
I normally play all the hot, like, the new stuff. I'll take a break from Destiny. I always have something to play. I'm not that gamer that's starving for things to play.
Yeah.
All right? I can't really put myself in those shoes because I don't understand that. Now, I know there are gamers, we hear that 410 all the time, where there's, I just don't have anything to play. I just don't have anything to play. Have you ever gotten on there like Netflix and, like, scrolled through and said, you know what? Oh, that's here. I'm going to download that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have.
I didn't know that.
No, I've done that, and not often, but I've done it.
It's happened. All I need to know if it's happened. Okay, all right. I will say this. Oh, Devil May Cry.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Devil May Cry was a big one. I downloaded that one right away. Actually, and Blair Witch. Got Blair Witch.
That's right. That was another
day and date.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like
that's
another
a good
one and another
game. Okay, all right.
Tomb Raider. The newest Tomb Raider was on there like within 6 months of release.
Within 6 months,
and that's a good game.
That is a good game. I didn't finish it, but that is a good game.
Yep.
I don't know. Like, look, okay, I'm subscription service style. I am. Like, I will still pay for Game Pass. I have no problem with it. I pay for Netflix. I have to pay for Hulu. Actually, I quit Hulu. But you get my drift. I'm starting to be a little leery as to, like, what I'm paying for. Like, I'm starting to think, like, maybe it isn't a good idea. Because the hook has always been, we know what the hook is. We sign you up. We take the little $10 out of your check.
Yep.
You don't even realize it's gone.
Yep.
Until you look back, like 3 years back, and like, where the is all my money going?
Yep.
And you realize you done spent like $300 for Game Pass and never even used it. You traded your Xbox in and you've been playing on PlayStation all this time. That's what I worry about with this service. Now, it is a great service. It's one of the best services out there. It is. I just want to know, hey, what's up, Katie? How's it going? How's it going? Thanks for checking me out. Thanks for checking me and my boy Matty P out. These conversations happen. They will happen.
Yeah.
Pretty often, right?
Hopefully.
We'll see. We'll see. I got to get him a streaming rig. What's up, Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, Dave GT27. What's up, man? You guys can take part in the conversation. Ask us questions while this is loose. Like, this is the... Oh, don't shake it too hard. This is the breakdown.
Don't report error.
Yeah, right?
That's what
if I hit this button, this all goes to shit.
Yep.
But yeah, this is
the show.
not... Hey, it's getting crowded. Oh, my boy T.O. What's up, T.O.? So, yeah, this is a loose thing. This is something I'm testing out. This is something I want to try. I think it'll be good for, like, maybe doing a live show eventually. Maybe doing, like, we're doing a live show, but like a podcast type deal.
Yeah.
Something like that. And who else would I get but my boy Matty P? This dude rides with me on everything. He rides with me. He just does, okay? All right, so Game Pass is a win.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the games, like, real talk, like, honestly, like, Bloodstained. Do you think it's seeing the success that they thought it would see? No,
I mean, there was a lot of hype.
Right.
I mean, I think initially it saw the success that they wanted to see. Like, I don't know how much staying power a game like that has.
Yeah.
I mean,
they don't make games like that anymore. They don't.
Yeah. But, I mean, yeah, I think it definitely saw the success it needed and now kind of plateaued. So, Xbox Game Pass, bump it up.
I can't help but think, what would this game be doing otherwise? Like, it's going to get lost, especially now. Like, right now, we're at Borderlands, we're at Madden, Gears 5, Borderlands 3. We got another big release here.
Link's
we got
Awakening
coming this Friday. It's already starting to pile up, whereas the summer games are going to be like, hey, remember me? I was over here.
Yeah, especially the small, not commercials on in a Monday Night Football.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, there's that.
Call of Duty is about to come out and obliterate everything, you know? So, yeah, that's the interesting thing about Game Pass, is that, like, it's always going to give it a shine. Like, but I don't know if it gives it the shine, whereas, like, okay, oh, damn, Bloodstained is on Game Pass. I don't have an Xbox. I have a PlayStation. I forgot that game was even out. I'm going to go pay for it now. Like, I don't know if it works that way. Like, it's definitely a scenario where it works totally for the Xbox and the developer. Totally. Like, you get a second chance.
Yeah.
And Xbox is like, we get more games. It all looks good.
Oh,
cool. Just chilling while. Oh, my God. Yeah. Katie, she's playing Destiny. I'm sorry. She's playing Destiny. That's my girl, though. Come on. All right, look.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
For the past couple years.
Yeah, exactly.
What you've been playing, the only thing she ever says is Destiny 2.
That's my Destiny queen. I tell you what, though. I had to take a break. I had to leave Destiny. I'm a little jelly of your setup because I'm pretty sure you're probably playing Destiny on a PC, because I heard through the grapevine from your brother that you're playing Borderlands 3 and it looks super duper dope. I'm a little jelly, but whatever. Shout out to you. I can't pull that type thing. I just can't. All right, so Game Pass. Yeah, Game Pass, it's a win to me. But like I said, every subscription service, I'm a little, hey, what are you doing? Like, I'm always like a little.
I have an issue with paying for, like, let's just forget games.
Yeah.
How every local TV station now, NBC is going to have a streaming service. CBS has a streaming, and it's like, but I have an issue paying $10 a month, 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 but I still have regular TV.
Yeah.
So when it comes to gaming, I can't do multiple ones.
See, I think, look, I just had this conversation with a buddy of mine because we were talking about Disney Plus and we were talking about HBO Max.
Yeah.
HBO Max, and now we heard about the Peacock.
Yeah.
All right. Which somebody actually posted a funny tweet. I think it was Ryan McCaffrey said something about the slogan will be "Rock out with your cock out" or something like that. And I was like, Jesus, dude, calm down. But I can't blame them. I blame us. And the reason why I blame us is because we're too lazy to simply cancel it. Because we're not.
Oh, because it works. It works for them. Yeah.
Like, we're not bound by any contract. Like, it's funny. Me and Liz were having problems with DirecTV and DirecTV Live. And I was like, we could just try Hulu Live. We could just try YouTube Live. Like, we're not bound to anything. And I said it, and we both were like, "Oh, damn, we can do that." Like, it's not Comcast,
it's weird,
it's not DirecTV no more, you know. So, like, we gotta put the onus on us. We gotta be a little bit more proactive with our money. Mm-hmm. Sure, $10 at first is nothing. Like, what, 10 years ago when it was just Netflix and Hulu, you could still get for free through a browser.
Yeah,
it wasn't a problem. Like, okay, Netflix had that money. We don't care. You don't really have much. Mm-hmm. I may give me a DVD through the mail, but you don't really have much. You can have the $10. But now it's getting to the point where everybody has a streaming service, and we got to be a little careful with that. That's all. I think. All right. So where were we at? What's the next thing? This Face ID already, like, it locked me out of my phone. That's not cool, man. Service had oh, yeah. You know what else? What turned a year old? And the reason why I know it turned a year old is because
Oh,
they pulled the
I know
payment
what you're
out of
gonna
my bank account
Yeah.
this morning.
because you didn't sign up for it on Twitch Prime for free for a
No.
year.
I'm
Like,
not doing that. I'm not
Do
doing
you have
that.
Amazon Prime? This is not a commercial for Amazon Prime.
No, I don't have Amazon Prime.
Oh, that's your deal.
I mean, I know somebody.
I have it vicariously through somebody too.
Yeah, I know somebody.
But they also don't have a Nintendo Switch.
Well, this person has a Nintendo
There you
Switch. I'm not going to throw her name out there. Shout out. You know who I'm talking to.
Thanks for all those that support us.
Right. Hey. She got my Netflix.
Yeah,
so it's
there
all
you go.
good. She got my Netflix. So it's
There
all
you
good. But yeah, Nintendo Online Service is a year old. We paid $20 for it.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played an online game since it came out. I'm going to be totally honest with you. You, on the other hand, I got a feeling may be able to answer that
Not
question
really.
a little better. Really?
No, I'm trying to think. I mean,
You have Splatoon,
Splatoon,
right?
but I did play that. You're right.
All
I
right,
did.
yeah, okay.
But I played that
Oh, you scared me there.
before I paid for the service. Before online was
Yes, it was free.
yeah.
It was free.
So-
but did
so
they
I
ever
don't think
lock you out? They locked you out.
I don't
right?
think I played Splatoon in the last year. Wow. I played ARMS. I've played that online.
You didn't play it online. You did play
No,
it online.
I like playing that online.
All right, so you played $20 a year to play one game online.
Well, in the NES games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really big on them, but
But you paid for the games.
right.
That's what I paid for.
If was Fortnite you had to pay for it too? There's a few
I think
instances.
Fortnite was the one where you
They're
can
like-
actually you don't need it.
They said, "Nah, we don't.
Yeah,
we're
well,
not you want us on your system? It's gonna be free."
Yeah. You
No,
don't. Yeah.
I think there's like a couple others that I've played. Maybe not like the big Nintendo titles, but that required the online service.
Oh well. Katie said that she is subscriptioned out too. I'm telling you, I think it's going to start becoming a thing. Like, look. All right, pro tip from Dak. I don't know how you get into this,
too.
right? All right, we'll work on that. We'll work on that. All right, so
You get like lights and shit. Yeah.
get a team together and become a service that basically turns these services off for people.
So pay for a service
Pay for a service
that manages your services.
that manages your services.
So like Comcast.
No. Like this, almost like a banking budgeting service.
So like an accountant.
They have something similar, but it's not very smart. Like if it's smart, like if they could figure out a way, oh, this sucker hasn't used Netflix. The sucker hasn't used Netflix in like a month. We're gonna turn it off.
That will get squashed to the ground.
Why?
Ma-
Movie Pass lasted for 3 years. What are you talking about? If Movie Pass could last for 3 years, something like this could be better. Come on.
Start it up.
I don't know.
You heard it here.
I don't know. All right.
I mean, I feel you.
Oh yeah, and she said Boondocks. I saw that. The Boondocks is going to be an HBO Max exclusive.
It's not going to be on Adult Swim?
They're getting the old. They're getting the old content too. They're getting new shows.
So they're getting the new, but they're not
and
going
they're
to
getting
put
the
on.
archive stuff.
But they're not going to like the new shows aren't going to be on Adult Swim.
Nope. HBO Max. This is. Hey, this has been our life for the last 30 years.
That's dumb.
Hey, I'm just telling you. You know what it is. Bo's about to burst for sure. Yep. So is subscription for future. What up, DJ? Dave. So is subscription the future? No.
I don't think so. If it is, there's a consolidation coming.
Yeah.
The-
It's just like slowly over time, and it still hasn't happened. Like cable companies, we've been waiting to implode. Not implode, but like for people to say,
I hope
I'm
not.
not paying. Now I think about it, should you be here?
I mean,
no,
it's cool. It's cool.
Everything good?
It's cool. We
All
good.
right,
We
just making
good.
sure. I just realized. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? And street clothes too. I'm like,
Yeah. Matt, we want to talk to you real quick.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the deal. Like, I don't know. I've been waiting for the cable companies to kind of implode on themselves. DirecTV actually was pretty smart. They actually came out with a streaming service. I think Xfinity is doing some smart things as far as keeping themselves alive, and especially getting into the internet game keeps them up. That still hasn't folded up yet. So, like, as far as subscription services go, I don't think it's over yet. Like, I don't think it's going to be over for a while. It's got to be to the point. like I don't know what would cause it. Like, what would cause it?
What would
like, I don't know.
cause
For
like,
the subscription model, for people to say,
take-
you know what, that's not working for us. We can't do this anymore. Like, the only thing I can think of is, like, someone jumps in.
since cable has been a thing, everybody's wanted to design their own package.
Yeah.
And cable companies don't allow you to do that because for them to make money off of said channels, they have to bundle them together with other channels that they don't make money off of. So that package now makes money. So people have always wanted to, like I never watch Animal Planet, but it's in every goddamn package
that you want
yeah,
to get,
and it's like, and so in your mind you're like, oh, that's just taking up a space that I don't need. But the cable companies don't look at it like that. They look at it like, well, we pay $1,000 for Animal Planet. Someone's gonna freaking watch it. Yeah. So everybody's always wanted to design their own pack, and these streaming services are creating a world where we can design our own package. But the problem is that the amount of money you're going to be paying in total for the streaming services.
It's not saving us anything.
It's not. And so right, and that's the thing. Like I think one day they are going to consolidate these streaming. Like I think Netflix is going away. I think within.
I keep hearing that's the one that everybody thinks is going to lose.
I think that because they don't own anything. They own Stranger Things. They own House of Cards. They own like their programming, but like that they don't own the content that people keep going back to. They don't own The Office. They don't own Friends. They don't own all these things that people go. They don't own all the Disney and Marvel movies and Star Wars movies that they've been touting for the past 3 years. So it's gonna be a strange world once all these ones come up and running or up in for the next couple of years. What?
No, you go. When you get done, I'll say it.
So I think that to be able to design your own quote unquote watching package, because I won't say channel package, but streaming package or whatever, I think that's going to be a thing where you'll go to a company and be like, hey, we can offer you Netflix, Hulu, we can offer you all this stuff for this amount of money a month. I think that's going to be a thing. Right. I think we're going to go back around to what we were,
because we obviously haven't learned our lesson.
No,
we obviously haven't. No. This is what's going to happen. No, what I was going to say was, first of all, Drew said, "What's up?"
Oh, what's up, Drew?
Drew, why are you talking to us? You should be here in like 30 minutes, dude. Like, what are you doing?
Clock's ticking.
Like, man. Jesus. All right, and
that door locks at 6:30.
Exactly. And I might take your seat. Anyway,
he's probably driving. Don't watch streams and drive.
I thought you did that, to be honest with you.
I never do that, especially while I'm at work.
Yes, Dave, I remember what happened with GameStop. And GameStop is a sad case. It's almost like every freaking mall in America. It's all just a slow death. It's all just slow death. It hasn't completely died. I wouldn't be a bit surprised. Honestly, I think GameStop is going to survive. I totally believe GameStop is going to survive.
You think so?
I think it's going to survive. I'm willing to bet in 10 years, we're going to look back and we're going to forget that GameStop sold video games.
I can tell you that GameStop is definitely more profitable than Blockbuster ever was in their marketing, and that's the last one that people are like, well, Blockbuster went the way of the dodo, so GameStop is just the next form of media. Like it was Tower Records, then it was Blockbuster. Now it's going to be GameStop. That's the big one, and I think you're right though. I think GameStop is a lot more profitable because they actually sell shit. Like they don't. Just the market's oversaturated right now. There's like 4 GameStops right around my house. I don't need that many. Now I like it, so I have like options.
Yeah, you got options. You don't have that game? Okay,
that's
all right.
cool. Let me check.
You don't have to lose your mind like the dude from Fallout 76.
Yeah,
you don't have to do that.
It's ma'am. That's the only thing. Sorry,
I love that guy. Hold on, Katie said something. She said cable companies are about to sell back a package of streaming services that costs as much as cable. Yep. But it will be cheaper than what people are paying for all of the services. LOL, the long con they just played. Yes. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna look at ourselves and DJ Khaled is gonna pop up in the mirror and say, you played yourself. You played yourself. Because that's what's gonna happen.
Well, they're not dumb. They need to survive.
That's it. Look. Yeah, you know what's funny? I was thinking about that. Hold on to that. T.O., for future reference, set this up to match the chatting section on Twitch as well. might help a bit. Tio's my this is my buddy I made through Twitch. He is like he is my best streamer friend. I can say that. I feel comfortable with saying that.
Okay.
He is like, I mean, I've had friends like my girl Kai. That's like my sister-in-law. So we were friends. Like I've been friends ever since she was in freaking diapers. You know what I mean? So it doesn't count. Yeah. I met him through streaming. Like me and him are friends. So Tio gets like special like privileges, and he always hooks me up as to what would be good for the show. All right. I'm gonna read that later, Tio, because we got a show to do, and I got 30 minutes. All right. Dave said, "Well, you have to go back to before GameStop to get the full picture." All right, we're gonna cut that off. We're gonna close that out, and we're gonna cut that off. But I know what he's talking about. He's talking about EB Games.
What about him?
He's talking about how monstrous, because EB Games and all of them were the same thing. Babbage's.
Yeah.
So he is right, but I still don't think they're going anywhere. I think there will be some form of GameStop that'll still exist. Mm-hmm. But the problem is, where are they going to exist when the malls are closing up too, though? Like that's where I'm kind of worried. Like I remember, like we had like so many malls in this area, and now everything's a shopping center, and everything has like Five Belows and all types of crap. Not crap stores, but stores that like mall kids, mall 20-somethings would hang out and check out.
What if GameStop was part of like Best Buy?
Yeah.
Like how Best Buy has, what's that home theater?
Yeah, Magnolia.
Yeah.
Magnolia.
What if like...
I hate you, because that's a good idea. Like if they
it wasn't my idea. That I heard that on the podcast.
Like it's almost like you can find CVS and Target.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you slide right up underneath somebody just takes the name.
Yeah.
It's still essentially yours.
And what's probably really funny is the pharmacy at Target one day just had Target logo, and then they gave a new shirt, CVS, and everyone's CVS. Yeah,
CVS.
I trust them.
We made it. Yeah. we made it.
So it's just that brand recognition.
That's all it is. Like, yeah, because they didn't hire new people. They didn't change anything.
What if Walmart?
I think Walmart should play.
Because Walmart's gaming section is always crap.
It's horrible.
It's always crap.
It's horrible. Like if Walmart, Target's not going to do it. Target's fine. They're way too posh. By the way, I shop at Target. But Walmart could pull that off, because I could definitely see somebody like trading, like bringing in games to trade into a freaking Walmart. Like I could see that. Like I think that's the place. That's the play.
I think they tried that.
They did.
Try
to take some game.
I know they take. I know Best Buy takes used games. I think Walmart tried used games.
Oh, really?
I don't know if I don't know if they still do. I thought I remember seeing used games in Walmart, and I don't know how they acquired said games, but I thought I remember. No, I mean that was like 360 PS3 days. But
that's pretty dope. Like I mean,
that was like.
But like
years ago,
obviously GameStop are the only guys that really not figured it out, but they figure it's worth the squeeze.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's not worth the squeeze for Walmart.
That's one thing about GameStop, and I know we're trying to move on, but that's one thing with GameStop is you can always turn something in something.
To money.
Yeah, to money. You can and if you want to continue with the hobby, you can invest it in the next thing.
Yes,
and so you have the game that you just beat. It's still worth $35. You can move it on to the next thing, and then you're only paying a little bit for the next one, and you're not,
I remember, like, look, the reason why I don't buy physical anymore is because, like, real talk, I'm 40 years old. I feel like I made it. I can say it again. I made it. All right? Like, I'm not riding around in a Benz. You see my freaking basement. It's like wood paneling all over the place. So I ain't got it like that. But I have enough money to buy a $60 game when I need to. Mm-hmm. All right? It's not like the way I used to do, which was really just 5-6 years ago, where I would basically buying that game at the beginning would basically supplement like the next 2 or 3 purchases. I would buy like 3 or 4 games around the holiday.
Okay.
Actually Christmas.
Yeah.
You get the Christmas games. They're all on disc.
Yeah.
I play through them around February, March, and all the games start coming out, and then I'm trading this one in, trading that one in, trading this one in. And before you know it, it's like maybe it gets me like, of course I'm throwing a little cash in here and there. And it gets me to like July and August. My birthday is in August. Mm-hmm. That sets me straight for another couple months. That's the way it went for me. It sounds very similar to you because your birthday's coming up.
Yep.
So,
yeah, no, definitely. That's the way to go. And that, especially throughout my like mid-20s, that was the way to do it.
Yes, Dave. I think people still buy and sell used games.
Oh yeah, especially when they have promotions and stuff where you can like get an extra. I mean, like an extra 50% towards whatever. If you were, there's. I mean, if I can get $30 off a new game from a game that I'm not playing at all,
I'm not playing no more.
and it's like that game is sitting on the shelf doesn't mean anything to me. There's no value to that game sitting on the shelf. I might as well make it turn into $30.
I get what he's saying. He's like he's kind of like because again, I'm all digital. I think the only time I buy a physical game is unless it's like a knockdown, drag down sale price that I can't really deny.
Yeah,
that's the only time it happens. But yeah, I get it. Yeah, people still buy and sell physical games.
yeah.
Shoot, we got a guy on on 410, Jack. He still swears by physical, if I'm not mistaken. Stop. Jack is older than me. Like he's not older than me, but in his gaming habits, he's older than me.
Jack doesn't like change.
If it were up to him, he'd still have an Atari 7800.
I'm surprised he supports analog sticks.
All right, look,
D-pad. Give me that D-pad.
But yet, look, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is the way I wanted to go. Like, we got the conversation going there, me and you talking. If we were doing this behind desk, we had our laptops in front of us, this would be gold. I'm not sitting there saying we'd have like 100 people watching. Yeah, I'm not saying we'd have like 100 people watching, but I'm saying we'd have people watching.
Yeah.
So
no, I understand.
I think it's a great idea. It's going very well. All right, so we did knock out the two. I still don't even know how we got on GameStop. But yeah, the Nintendo service, it was worth it. That's where we were at. Yeah. The Nintendo service is well worth it.
I think it was
$20.
Yeah.
And we just got SNES for the next year.
Yeah. I'm really stoked about that.
I'm taking that. All right, so we got 20 minutes, so this is what we're going to do with the last 20 minutes. Actually, no. Yeah, all right, so let's speed run this job. All right, so tomorrow, something really very special comes out. That is the Sega Genesis Mini.
All right.
Comes out tomorrow. I'm doing that whole Madden thing right now, where it's like I had my mind made up I wasn't going to buy it, and now I'm like, I kind of want it. I kind of want it.
Every year.
I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna.
I get that. I call it the Call of Duty bug too. I get that too.
It's kind of Call of Duty, because you do the same. Yeah.
Every year I'm like, I don't want it, but
you buy it,
and then you're like, why did I buy it?
Mm-hmm. Why did I buy it? I think I'm gonna buy it. I think I want to buy it.
It looks good.
It looks good.
Yeah.
It's rated very well.
Yeah. According to IGN, IGN says it's the best mini console that they've seen.
Well, based on what I've heard, from IGN, like they have multiple versions of the games. Mm-hmm. Like instead of turning a game, like if you want to play the Japanese version, I think of Sonic, it's actually the Japanese version of Sonic. Like they didn't do any trickery with the ROM.
You're right.
They actually put 2 ROMs on there. It's almost like a collector's.
If you're a Genesis kid,
this
is it, man. This is it. The only thing I would think would be better would be if you could actually load more games to it. But it sounds like there's really not much missing from this collection.
Honestly, based on what I saw from this, and actually, that was my initial reaction. The only thing I can think of that they're missing are the sports games, and there's nothing they can do about that.
Yeah, that's a lost cause.
There should be an NHL. If we lived in a perfect world, NHL '94 should be on there. Madden 90.
Yeah.
2. Madden 92.
When did they start numbering them? Was it not? Was it?
What do you mean, like date?
Wasn't there just John Madden football?
Yeah, like for the first 1 or 2 years.
Okay. So when did they? When did they start doing Madden?
I think the first one was Madden 92.
Okay.
Madden 92 with the pass windows. You don't remember?
I mean,
you're young. You're a baby.
I was 5.
Yeah. You weren't playing Madden.
No.
You were barely playing Tecmo Bowl. But yeah, I like that. That's the tragedy is that the EA games, like I think Lakers versus Celtics should be on there, Bulls versus Blazers should be on there, NHL '94, and Madden. Those are 3 sports games. Like there's even an argument. Like I would even handle someone arguing with me saying like the Joe Montana Sports Talk should be on there, but you can't do it because it's all tied up with licensing.
Isn't it missing? Well, it's also missing Sonic and Knuckles Sonic 3.
But you know the deal with that. Like, no, what? Not whoa! Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is not on there.
Yeah, they got 1 and 2.
How do you not have that one?
I don't know. It also wasn't on the Genesis collection for Switch. It was only 1 and 2. Sonic Knuckles wasn't on there either.
The only reason why I'm giving Sonic and Knuckles a pass is because of the weird thing that Sonic and Knuckles could do. Because that was the oh yeah, my bad. You're a baby. All right. I was a grown ass man when this came out, so I could tell you. Actually, no, I wasn't. I was just in junior high. But here's what happened: Sonic and Knuckles was a special card that you could pop into your Genesis, and you could turn around and put in Sonic 3 and Sonic 2 into said cart and use Knuckles in those games.
So like it was like a Game Shark. It had like the top.
It was like a Game Shark, but it was still its own game.
So it had its own game, but then it had like it was basically like DLC.
Yes.
For oh, that's cool.
Yes.
That's cool.
So I think that's the reason why Sonic and Knuckles
I never knew that.
isn't here. Actually, what did you have to say? I always would trade in physical, but then I'd want the game, and yeah, that happened to me a lot. I trade in a game.
You want it 6 months later.
Yeah, and then I go buy it again.
Yeah. That's the trick to GameStop. They make you want to trade.
Right?
They make you the closer to release the game is, they make you want to trade it even more. And then 6 months down the line, you're like, man, I need
real
to buy
talk. You were not done with that game.
I've bought Grand Theft Auto 5 like 6 times.
So you're the reason why it's still on the #1 chart.
But like
it's a used version.
So like right. Well, when I first, so I got it for 360, then I got it for Xbox One. So that doesn't count.
Those don't count.
All right. So that's 2. And then I traded the Xbox One in. Then I think Black Friday it was maybe $20. I was like, all right, cool, get it again.
It's only $20.
Traded it in because I can get $15 for it, and it was towards something else. Back and forth, and then I finally got a digital, and then now it's
it's done.
It's locked. It's locked in. Should have bought a digital first place.
I swear.
But that's how GameStop stays in business. Anyway,
I swear, video like as gamers, we have some crackhead tendencies, dude. Like that's like I can't even knock you because I've done that same ish before. Jesus.
Anyway,
5 times.
But Sonic and Knuckles, back to that, was it separate game on Xbox Live? Like you can play it on Xbox.
Yeah, like that's a weird thing. Like even though you can't do the thing, I think they could figure out a way to do the thing.
I played Sonic Knuckles on PC. That was the first place I played it on.
Really?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I know it was weird.
I swear that is weird.
I never had a Genesis. I had it. I was like Sonic 1, 2, 3, Sonic and Knuckles, and there was another one. But I remember Sonic and Knuckles being on there because I was like, I like Knuckles because he's the rad, like he's a Raphael.
He was cooler and edgier than Sonic.
He's the Raphael of the Sonics.
Which Sonic was supposed to be cooler and edgier than Mario.
Yeah, well,
Jesus.
Don't have a cow, man.
Look, the Sega Genesis has a special place in my heart. It's the console that it's like when I was a kid, the console wars were like in full effect.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's when it was like really hot. Like it was hot button. Like Nintendo and Sega Master System, that wasn't nothing. Like I mean, nobody played a Master System. Nobody really cared. But when you had Sega Genesis, I owned a Master System, by the way. When you had Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and even TurboGrafx wasn't really pulling any weight, but the commercials added more spice to the whole thing. Oh my God, it was like the best time to be a gamer if you were all about the hype of everything, you know?
When the Genesis, late 90s, early 2000, were you living in this area? Were you living somewhere south towards PG?
Sega Genesis, here's the funny thing, I was living in DC. Okay. I was not remotely near this area.
I wasn't either, but what I was going to say, I just remember distinctly there was a Best Buy in Charles County, or maybe it was in the one in Annapolis. Big Mario, big Sonic. As soon as you walk
really?
In, yeah, man.
See, like that was
and I remember seeing that, and it was like when you walked in, the game section was right there. But big Mario, big Sonic. I think it was Charles County. I think it's the one that's in Waldorf. But I just remember seeing that and be like, "Holy crap, man!"
Look, and that would not happen now. No. Like I don't think we have. I think the closest we got to that was Master Chief.
Master Chief, Kratos, maybe.
Kratos, yeah. I'll give Kratos, yeah. But we haven't reached that in a while, and I just think gaming's past that. I think we're kind of past like trying to.
That's nostalgic now. Look at Spyro and Crash, like the mascot platformer, the mascot for the. I mean, Mario's held up, but I think we're past that too.
T.O. GameStop in Norway was atrocious. Sold games back to them for 6% off of what they were bought for.
Yeah, I
Worst
believe that.
decision made, but money was tight.
I believe it.
Yeah. Look.
I'm not saying GameStop was right in their practices.
Look.
I just said they had a system, and sometimes you
I'm
got.
going to go dark here, okay? I'm going to go dark here. It's going to be like an old 410 episode. In drug-riddled areas, you can't blame the crack dealer for selling crack to the people that want crack, okay? Like, you can't. Like, sure, you could arrest them. They're terrible people, selling drugs to their people, all that bullshit, blah, 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 blah. But you can't totally fault them for trying to make a decent living. GameStop. You will never hear a quote like that on any other gaming show or podcast. I dare you to find one. That's pretty good, though, right? That's pretty good.
So next
I know
time,
you can't believe that.
next time I go on GameStop, I'm just gonna have a visual of the guy in the corner trying to figure out what PlayStation 4 game.
I got that Mike Tyson.
Hey.
I got that Mike Tyson. All right. So,
Genesis Mini.
all right. I don't know if I'm buying it. I still haven't talked to the wife. She might be a little pissed because instead of coming home and being a responsible adult and helping her with the new baby and my son, I'm down here hanging out with you, talking about goddamn video games. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a Sega Genesis Mini,
You'll
but
get it eventually.
I am gonna try.
Get it eventually.
And I don't think it's gonna. I don't have to worry about it selling out. I don't think this is the. They're not Nintendo.
Well, yeah, and Nintendo was that was a manufactured shortage every time.
Right.
That's not like they.
Right.
That's not like they were like, oh, well, we just didn't know it'd be this much demand.
I didn't think people really cared.
They always do that, but that's just how they are.
That's Nintendo.
But
all right, so I'm gonna finish off the show with Extra Life. All right, Extra Life. The only reason why I want to talk about Extra Life because I want, like, I'm glad like the people like my boy T.O. and Katie and Dave GT. All these guys sound like they're gamers. Like, not sound like, I know most of these cats, and I know these cats are gamers, and I'm glad you're here because I want to talk you into it too. Have you ever done Extra Life?
No.
You haven't.
Not because I didn't want to. I just always ended up working the weekend of it, and I know you can do it whenever. I know you can do it now if you wanted to, but I never. The spectacle of it is that one weekend.
It is,
and I've always ended up working that weekend.
Did you figure it out yet?
I think I'm off that weekend this year.
Do you want to give up your weekend though?
I don't know if I can give up my weekend yet. I'd have to see if I can.
Father, too, dude, you talking to preach to the choir. I get it.
I'd like to.
I hope you do. If you do, let me know. Look, dude, that's a lot of
Dude, see, like the thing is, like if I do, I can't do it at home.
Oh.
So like, because I have the TV that has all the consoles hooked up to it, unless the family is out of the house.
Would you? Not really crazy about this idea, but if you want to, I don't know what this is going to look like. I have an idea in my head of what this is going to look like.
Yeah. Maybe
even think about possibly if you want to be, if you could, that's a long time to be away from the family. You could possibly do it here. I'm opening that up to you.
I mean, it's an option.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Give you all options.
That would give me more of an outlet to do it. I definitely wouldn't be able to do it at home. That's for sure.
Yeah. But, we're sitting there talking about planning. Let's get back to what it is. It's a great charity organization, something that was set up like 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
I don't even know where it started. Just a whole bunch of gamers got together and said, like, you know what, we play a bunch of games. Let's do something really smart about it. And
it was, I'm not running a 5K. But I'll play Call of Duty for 24 hours.
But look, real talk, that's when gamers were like totally out of shape. Like, look, right now, this isn't gamer weight. This isn't gamer heft. This is dad. This is dad heft.
Yeah.
All right. But like gamers now are fit. So like real talk, they can really switch Extra Life to an actual marathon because I think gamers are more conscious now of their health. Most of us. Some of us are still like blowing the Dorito dust off their fingers right now, but we all can't make these changes.
Right.
Obviously. All right. But hold on. All right. Yeah, I'm nearly to your. Oh, no. Look, I got conversation percolating in the chat.
Are they talking to
They
each
ain't
other?
even talking to me. They ain't even talking
Don't
to
worry
me.
about us. Just do what you got to do.
Just do what you do. Just do
Yeah.
what you do. All right. But, so, yeah. Extra Life is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Kevin introduced it to me.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was some junk he made up. Like, it didn't even sound right. He was like, yeah, you want to join my Extra Life team? And the way he explained
like,
it. Yeah, exactly. But Kevin's
All
like
right,
the nicest dude. He
write
don't lie.
Write down
Like,
Kevin in the book.
I was like this. Okay, so Kevin officially told me his first lie. Okay. Extra Life. He wants me to. Yes?
Can I tell you something?
Not yet.
Please, can I tell you something?
Look at this dude. Look, you see what he's trying to do, right?
Oh, I know
You
what
know
he's
he's
trying to do.
trying to do.
I know what he's trying to
You
do.
know, suckers are slick. All right, come here and tell me real quick. You got to go right back upstairs. Only got 5 minutes. Come on, don't take all day, buddy.
So Extra Life.
I'm not even going to pick this up because he's going to say something.
Oh,
that's
you're
gonna
right.
Totally derail
You're
it.
right. So make sure he watches his step.
Yes.
Can I see if Bennett home?
Where's mommy at?
I don't know.
All right.
Meanwhile, Daddy's streaming.
That's
Cut the
like
feed.
that's
Cut the
like
feed.
best thing ever. That's like the best thing ever. Hey, look, Carter, I'll be done in 5 minutes. Are you still playing Minecraft?
I want to see if Bennett home.
No, I know you do, but are you still?
I want to actually see that Bennett home, but I want to go right now.
You want to go right now? All right, I will be right up. Okay, just meet me in the living room. Yeah, I had to really diffuse that situation because I was getting ugly real quick. All right, so Extra Life is a great organization. If anybody is interested in donating, 410 has a team. I'm on that team. If you go to Extra Life, just Google Extra Life. You'll know what it looks
Is
like.
it .org?
I think
guess
it is
that's
.org.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it is .org. But if you just Google it, and Google it and look for look for Dax World. You can even look for 410 WNED, and that's where the team is. You can do one of two things. I want everybody to try to take partners. You can join our team. And when I say join our team, you play for the 24 hours. You try to find sponsors. You try to find people to basically give you money. They made it totally easy. Like right now, dude, I'm already like a third of my goal, and I fed it through Facebook.
I saw that.
Right, like look,
Yeah.
dude, I fed it through Facebook, and it made it like dumb easy. Now I'm still gonna do the old stuff of like talking to some friends and doing the old manual way of raising money. But they made it dumb easy doing it that way. But yeah,
Did you want to say what Extra Life, what you do though? You just said playing, but you didn't really kind of say.
I didn't say what we do.
Nah, you didn't really say what you do. You just said,
Like I said-
what they support and.
Okay, all right. So here's the deal. Like the whole thing. You
I
think I
just-
should do the whole thing?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess they may know, but just in
No,
case they
but
don't.
still, that's what you're here for.
So Extra Life.
All right, come on, man. Jesus, you go ahead on. You take it. I've been
So
talking all day.
for 24 hours,
Right,
right?
24 hours,
It
yes.
can be more, but it's November 3rd, right?
November 2nd.
2nd. So
Yes.
it's I know it's like usually the first weekend in November.
Yes.
You just play video games, and you're dedicating your time to playing game, but it's the equivalent, I guess, to running like a marathon or something, or running or to doing some other kind of charity event. People donate to support you to play the games, I guess. That's the part I'm confused with. So
It's just like a marathon. If you're going to run a marathon for a cause, you normally say, hey, can you pay a quarter for every mile that I do?
okay.
But
So
this
you're
time
saying
you're just
I'm
asking
playing.
people to donate
Okay.
for, like, just donate the mass for you playing 24 hours.
And it goes towards St. Jude's, right?
Yeah, it goes towards the St. Jude's Children's Hospital Network.
Yep.
410 decided to go with John Hopkins.
Oh, my bad.
No. It's the same thing. No, you were right. It's the same thing.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Like,
they pick a
St.
hospital.
Jude's is the whole network.
Okay, I thought it was
And you
like,
can find a hospital in your area.
okay.
And the hospital we decided to go with was Johns Hopkins.
Yes.
Because it's like one of the best hospitals in the freaking world. Why not? You know what I mean?
Local.
Yes, and it's local. I know a lot of people. I know a couple people that have gone through Johns Hopkins and got the help that they needed. So I felt a little like I kind of owed them a solid. So that's why I picked Johns Hopkins. I don't know why Kevin picked. I think Kevin just went with it because I was like, I want Johns Hopkins.
Yeah.
Kevin being a nice guy. He was like, it makes sense, you know. But yeah. Go to did we do everything with that?
I think so.
Play the game for 24 hours.
Mhm.
Play any game for 24 hours.
The idea is that we're playing 24 hours, and most people try to stream it or try to have some kind of record of it. You know,
I will be streaming it. But a matter of fact, I'm gonna give you guys a heads up now. I'm not going to be doing the regular time because I have to fudge my schedule a little bit. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start the night before.
Yeah, people do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't start at midnight or whatever. You start at, what's the regular time people start?
The regular time is Saturday morning. Like Saturday, like 6,
That's hard.
7, 8 o'clock.
That's hard.
whatever.
I'd rather stay up through the night first. Right?
Like what I'm doing?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking
Yeah.
because like I think last year I fell asleep at like 11 o'clock.
Oh, in the morning?
No, 11 o'clock in the evening.
Oh, so you did.
Like I made it all day.
Yeah.
And I fell asleep at 11. Woke up like 3 o'clock, played for a little bit, fell asleep again, and I just said F it, and then woke up the next morning and played for like 5-6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the thing that the thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start at 11 the night before. I can easily get the worst part over with.
Yep.
And I could go to bed at a normal time on Saturday night.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And it's daylight savings time that week.
That's right.
Yeah, so I don't want to. I think some people like to use that time to say,
You get that extra.
did I
hour.
lose it? Did I lose that hour? Did I gain that
Yeah.
hour? I don't know. But I'd rather just avoid it altogether. Get that extra hour. Hold up. Spring forward.
Fall back.
Fall back.
So 7
So I
o'clock
get
would be
an
6
extra
o'clock.
hour. I get an extra hour.
Yeah.
Get an extra hour. No, I'm sleeping that extra hour. So yeah. I'm doing it that way. So either way, Extra Life is totally awesome. Do the research. Look it up. Google it. Find me on Dak's World Streams. I got stuff up on my page about it. I think that's going to be it. That's going to be a show. Because what time is it? Oh, shit, it's 6:30. Look, Matty P. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Gentleman and scholar, always.
Yeah. Try to be. Appreciate it.
You aight.
Yeah. You already know.
All right. I'm your boy Dak of Dak's World Streams. Thank all of you guys that stopped by to check out the chat and check out the stream and talk to us. Like, that was really freaking cool. Like, that was a level. That's the part of it that's the part of it.
Oh,
Like, that's the hidden.
he's excited, y'all.
That's the element. Like, that's the extra part of it. You know what I mean? What the? Did you see this?
No, I can't
Did you
see
see
it.
this?
No,
All right.
My glasses are not.
Drew
on.
Cunningham. I'm late.
Yo.
Like this is how we're doing this?
He's being funny.
You sure about that?
Nah. Well, see, like, they both supposed to be here right now. So
Yeah, like people should be walking.
technically,
in
they're
here
both
right now.
late.
All right, whatever.
Check us out this
Sure.
Friday, maybe Saturday, if we get the podcast up, depending on.
Well, it's been a. Thank you, Katie. You have a good night too. Actually, Katie, before you get off, I hope you don't get off right away. Are you playing only on PC for Destiny? Because I want to know because Shadowkeep is coming up and I want to get my ducks in order. Nah, I'm late. That's what she said. Nah, I'm late for real. Nah, I'm really late. Just be careful, Drew. Oh, damn, the boss is here. The boss is here. All right, well, this is your boy Dak of Dak's World Streams. I'm here with Matty P and now with Kevin of 410 Fame. I got to get out of here so they can get this podcast going.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for stopping through. Talk to you next time. See you guys.